Right, on with some gardening videos or allotment videos. So I've just came in here after a prolonged 2-week spell of hard frosts to check on the citrus trees, and they're not looking too good. They've had no protection other than this polytunnel basically, and as you can see they're a bit limp. And this is, I think we're only the second day we've got above freezing, and it's still only about 2 degrees. But you can see these citrus trees have really taken a hit. The one that's fared the best appears to be the grapefruit. The little kaffir lime is suffering really bad. Peach trees will tolerate this no problem whatsoever, nothing to worry about with those. This lime tree has really been shot now, and you can see all of the limes, they've got frozen. They've gone soft and mushy. Not good at all. These are the blueberries. They'll bounce back, as will the peach tree. And you can see the state of this. This is the mandarin. Now, I have every confidence they will come back. But we've had this open for ventilation, if you remember. It never got closed down. I've been too busy at home. We never got them covered over. We've left them to their own devices, and as you can see they're now looking pretty sad. The fig tree has lost all of its leaf. The little figs that are on there are also soft and mushy. The fuchsia didn't like the frost. These have obviously got established now, and they are still in leaf. They should have no leaves on by now. I don't know. The olive trees have done surprisingly okay, but the olives have gone mush, they're not good. And this is the lemons. They've been frozen and then they've just gone soft and mushy. We've lost all of those. Probably have over in the other treehouse as well. Again, this olive isn't too bad, and this here we have the other mandarin, seems to be faring okay. Again, the fuchsia didn't like it, and neither did this lime tree. So yeah, it is a challenge when you've got citrus trees up in northwest Cumbria, as you can see. But hey, if we don't try these things, we'll never know, will we? Let's just see if they do bounce back once the weather does pick up. Next year I may have more time and be able to get a fleece over these in time before winter sets in. Into the other polytunnel now. The garlic and onions or whatever you seem to be okay. You can see the little snowball cauliflowers and the cabbages are all looking limp with the cold. Again, they've had no special treatment. We've left them to their own devices. Same with the peppers, who are really sad now. This peach tree is more or less doing what it should, and it's dropped most of its leaf. The aubergine is very sad now, but we're going to leave it to see if it comes back. Of all of the things, the lettuces appear to be doing the best, and they can tolerate frosts and then still come back. This garlic here is looking not too bad. So considering the temperatures and everything we've had, I'm not too concerned in here. Things will bounce back. We've still got some bits and pieces in here, not looking too happy. These actually want drained off now. They'd frozen solid in here the last time I looked, and they'd frozen the water and I couldn't get them out. So I'll get them out now to drain them off a bit. Everything else, well, yeah, it's still ticking over like, guys. Obviously none of it's happy because of the weather. Teddy King's Sweetheart strawberries there. Still hanging on. As you can see how damp it is in here with the moss that's settled on the top of here now. But my own strawberries here, These are the mother plants that's trying to flower in this weather. Never known anything like it. And there's my temperature sender in here for that unit up in the shade. I don't think you can see that actually. Focus. No, it's not going to focus. I think you can just about make it out 5.6. Yeah, everything's looking a bit sad, but I have every confidence they will bounce back. And I can't believe this rose is still putting flowers out in this weather. We're now on the 18th of December. And not only is it, okay, so they're looking tatty, but it's actually putting a new one out, just starting to bud there. I really can't believe this. I can see a bit of budding coming on the trees now as well. Yeah. Oh dear. With the girls, you can see it's put a lot of holes in here. And you can see the fence. I think the posts have actually give up here. And you can see we've got another problem on our hands when the weather picks up. I ain't doing anything today. Over in the garden now, it really is too cold to bother here. Hey, look at that. I'm getting some little broccoli heads on at this time of year. Who would have thought? They probably won't be edible, but we'll leave them anyways and see what happens. Yeah, I give up. I give up. Look at the state of these beds. Strawberries didn't like it. Look at the state of them, being out in all this frosty weather. We haven't had quite a cold snap the way we have had this year for some time. But yeah, let's see if there's anything still alive in here. Let's see if we've lost all the lemons and everything in here as well. Whoa, it's bitter. Absolute bitter. Right, so these are looking slightly better, although you can clearly see they're feeling the pain. And this vent is open permanently, these two vents, and that window is open permanently as well in here. So we've got the airflow, but yeah. Right, so actually I'm quite surprised. For the temperatures we've had, these have actually fared much better than the other polytunnel, the other treehouse. That peach is almost finished shedding, which is about, well, it's still late, but yeah. That one has finished shedding, which is normal. A little orange tree. Considering the temperatures, it doesn't look too bad, and some of the oranges are still ripening. Our lemon tree, they're still ripening, but you can see on one or two of them they've got a little bit of damage. It's only that one that's damaged. The others are still trying to ripen. These are the two smaller ones. They're clearly feeling the cold, as is this lemon tree. It's not looking happy at all. This little orange tree is still ripening the oranges and looking not too bad. Obviously the apricot is shed its leaves, and this one right next to the door is still looking better than ones over there. However, you can see it's not happy being right next to this door. But hopefully the cold snaps are all over with now. Still got loads of onions to work my way through. That's if they're any good now. Yeah, they're still okay. Still got some garlic to work through, and a few more onions here and there dotted, and half a sack of potatoes. Alright, I'm pleased in a way, although these aren't brilliant in here. They're definitely better than the ones over there. We'll close that up and leave them to it. Yeah, it is what it is, guys. Look at the state of these beds all being dug by something, look. Holes everywhere. Right old mess. It needs some half decent weather to get in here and start again. There's nothing left at all now of those Calibris. But apart from a bit of slug damage, these cabbages are still going and we might get something out of these. As always, wherever you are in the world, please stay safe and be practical. Keep yourselves out of harm's way. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you again in the new year.